Yo, you are now tuned in, yo, to DJ Wreck Boy, Shad, and Chris. Tune in and catch Wreck from Woods to Projects. We in the studio, you know what come next. The dose of hip-hop and jewels that get dropped. Open up your ears and let your bandwidth pop. Got topics and info plus camera shots of that hungry next gen that don't want they spot. In this game that done changed all our lives a lot. Tune in and take off, watch them hit the top. I'll belly flop, either way, be some shit to watch. Just playing what I'm saying, Wednesday 7 o'clock. Tune in, we'll be there and be ready to rock. Hope to see your ass there, you'll be missing a lot. Ball Kings.
What's goody, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shad, the homie Chris, Mr. Catch Wreck. We are back in the studio. Shout out to Brav in the building. Yeah. What up, nigga? I already know. Sharing the show. Looking down, sharing
you gotta stop fucking my name up too, man.
Listen. You don't really want me to call you when I call you off air, do you?
Tell him, because I don't know what you be calling me off air. Talk to me.
I be calling you damn fool. My wife be like, Chris is on the phone. I'll be like, that damn fool is on the phone again. But what's good, my G?
You already know, bro. Blessed, glad to be back. My bad, I'm looking down. I'm trying to make sure everybody can hear me. Trying something new today on my end anyway. So if y'all can hear me, everything is clear. Let me know. Y'all can hear me. But you already know, bro. Blessed, glad to be back. Had a little vacay, this little, can't even say vacay, little weekend getaway. You know what I'm saying?
That was dope.
Yeah, with the family and shit. Yeah, so that was, we enjoyed ourselves.
Shout out to the big homie Foos. Foos is in the building. Yo, Foos, we got one for you today, homie. Chris sent one over for you. Last minute.
Actually, that journey ain't as provocative as Foos be like, and you know what I'm saying?
I know Foos like the strip club. Like really on it.
There's some bars and shit in there though. Yo, y'all tuned in. Let me know y'all can hear me clear and all that. Shabby, he be trying to sabotage me sometimes and shit. You know how the DJs do, bro.
You already know what it is. But speaking of DJs, I had a little cypher joint this weekend. That shit was kind of dope. I had my homies pull up on me and shit, which was super fresh, super dope. Came through with some bars and shit. If you guys didn't go check it out, go check it out. Excuse me on the audio. For some reason, we thought the music was going out at the same time, but it wasn't. But there's still bars. It was definitely a dope get-together. Shout out to everybody that was there. Meaty Bone. We had Pop Cash. We had Brav. We had, who else we had? The Man was there. Five. D-Wit. Bud Branches. Twizzy. So, man. It was a dope little get-together.
Real quick, before we get into it, let them know what was your mindset on doing it? Like, why you wanted to do it, how it all came about. Speak on that a little bit for them.
There's not, like, a lot of shows do the freestyles, and people go up there and they rap, and they kind of do their 1-2. What up, Tanya? But it just wasn't, it didn't feel real. Like, I'm from the era where, at the barbershop, especially at the barbershop, shout out to Sullivan Cuts and my homie Paul over there. But there's not a lot of people just getting together and actually spitting, actually go ahead and rhyming. When you see some of these guys, they do things, and it's like, even like Flex, there's one freestyle, maybe two. You get what I'm saying? They might switch up the beat, but it's a different atmosphere when you have other guys, other MCs in the building with you. And I was trying to capture that essence. Believe it or not, everybody that showed up wants to do it again. And I've been getting hit-ups for other people that want to get invited. So it was pretty dope. I enjoyed myself. It was a rainy Sunday. We figured we just get together. And it was dope. It was dope. What you think about it?
Oh, man. You want to know what I think about it?
Nah, I really do want to know what you think about it, because I done already told the individuals who participated what you thought about it. But they didn't want to believe me.
No, I'm dead at. Like, I don't know what you told them. Well, no, don't even. You could, if I missed anything I told you, then you could let them know.
Okay, go ahead.
But for me, it felt like they were unprepared.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like they was supposed to go up there and kill shit. You know what I'm saying? The one artist stuck out to me crazy, and that was Meaty Bone. Barry had. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't listen to the whole shit because I was upset because they wasn't prepared.
No. Tell him. But you're coming. Let him know what you're coming from, though, because you're coming from the perspective of an A&R. Like, you have a lot of things behind you when you're looking at certain things. So you're just not. You get what I'm saying? Like, explain that to him.
Well, one, I'm looking at it like my company put the event on, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one. Two, I'm looking at it like, all right, who could I pass on to somebody else? And what I mean by that is, like, who could I tell to go check this out because something was crazy. The artist was dope. His delivery, his bars, he was prepared. You know what I'm saying? That's two. And then three, how it's gonna be perceived to other people. Like, think about it. Like, the numbers they did within a day was 1,000 and something plus in a day, not even a 24-hour period. Like, that was before 24 hours, right? So imagine if they was.
If it was no, absolutely. But I want to take me personally, and this is a part about being, accountable for the part that you played. I should have checked to make sure everything was going out the way it needed to go out to our standard of going out, because I didn't know that the music was going out the whole time. I'm thinking that it's going out in order. I didn't see it until about like 40 minutes in, and it's like, yo, turn up the beat. And I'm like, damn. And then when we went back and watched it, we're all sitting in the shop still, and everybody's having a good time. Everybody's like, nah, it was dope. Thanks for the invite. Thanks for, putting this thing together. And then when everybody's listening, it's like, damn, there's no beats. And then, they're making up excuses. Oh, maybe Facebook flagged the beats and took the beats off. And I'm like, nah, that was,
They would have flagged the whole live.
The whole live, yeah. No, but I broke it down to him, and I let him know, like, yo, listen, I should have had somebody on point checking. You get what I'm saying? So
so for me, that was that. Oh, my shit sound way louder. All right, my bad. I'm over here checking because nobody can't tell me my mic is sounding right and all that.
You good. You didn't see what Fu said? Fu said you good.
I didn't even see it. My bad.
He said, yeah, you good. See?
Yeah, so for me, it threw me off, like, what I mean? Them being unprepared. It looked like they was unprepared. I wasn't there, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It looked like they was unprepared. That threw me off. And maybe because I know a lot of these guys personally, too, so I expected more.
And that was another thing, too. It wasn't just like, we're going to get the best rappers. We're going to get the hottest rappers. I got guys that pretty much we all know. Like, your uncle brought Meaty through. You get what I'm saying? So that's like fam. So if your uncle brings him through, and I know how close and how cool you are with your uncle, then you get what I'm saying? Like, it's an extension of you. But, you know what else?
What else did I tell you that I'm forgetting to say? Because I'm pretty sure I was going off because it was in.
No, that was pretty much it. No, that was pretty much. Those were the main things. Yo, listen, we put it on. Like we always do. You got to be careful of what's attached to you and what you give out. Two was the fact that, hold on, let's read what Bob said. Hold on. It was kind of short notice as well. You know what it is, though? And this is between, like, speaking to everybody after the fact. A lot of people didn't think it was going to be as hard as it was. Like, it's different when...
It's different when you put other artists around you.
Yeah, it's different.
Like, and another thing, Bob, to your point, I get what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, but you gotta be ready so you don't gotta get ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know you got some things tucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact you got some things tucked. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, man, just for any artists out there, like, y'all gotta be ready. You never know. Like, you know what I mean? I'm saying, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm driving back from where I was at in Fort Myers. And I'm tuned in. Sha was calling me. I couldn't answer his call because I was using the GPS. So I told my wife, switch off, use her phone for GPS. Let me see what's going on, because I knew around the time you had told me it was gonna happen and all that. So I click on, and I'm like, okay, who I click on? I think I clicked on what 5 was spitting, and I know 5, like personally know 5, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening, and I you know, he stumbled, and I'm like, clicked off the live. My wife like, what's wrong? I'm like, nah. She's like, you check it out again. I'm like, all right, I'll check it out again. And then the one kid with the yellow, I don't know who he is.
Automan.
Yeah, like he was trying to like, felt like he was the artist, the host, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He was spitting, let somebody else spit, then he would spit again, then somebody else spit. I'm like, yo, what's going on? There's 4 or 5 people behind him.
Yeah,
like,
but there was like, it's weird though, man. It because it seemed like it seemed like once they went and then they did fumble, it seemed like everybody was in the back trying to get you know,
right?
Yeah. Rob, he said, personally, I was good until a boy tried to push me out the way when I was rapping, took my energy out of it. Yeah, yo, Rob, man, come holla at me.
It probably was that the host, the I'm surprised he was trying to do that. Like, yo, real. So I was telling Tisha, I'm like, yo, I might fly up for the next one, like, because I ain't like the way it looked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly speaking, I ain't like the way it looked. You know what I mean? And again, I expected more out of a lot of them. You know what I mean? But that, again, because I know a lot of them personally. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard Cool did something, but what I heard him spit, I heard already. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So, but yeah, it was. I ain't even gonna lie. I like that y'all put it together. I like that I seen a bunch of artists come together for, you know, trying to get they, you know, spit their shit and go crazy. I ain't gonna front. I think the first one we did was better than this one, my opinion.
The first one we did in the park?
In the park. My opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? And not because I was there when it happened. It just...
I don't know.
It felt like the energy was more. It felt like the artists were more prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, I don't know because I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But again, salute to everybody who took it out, because it takes a lot of artists to go out there and just, you know, spit some shit right there on the thing, especially when you got some other hungry, you know, competitors right there who might be looking at it as a competitor. Yeah.
So what else is happening this week that you want to holler about?
What else?
You want to talk about this crate challenge? Yo, I'm waiting for your video, nigga. You got a video coming, nigga? Nah, speaking of videos, let's jump into a video. Because I got some shit that I really want to break down, and nobody's fucking talking about it. All these fucking podcasts, everybody's in the know, and everybody's passing up good and fucking information. But they're missing something that just fucking blew my mind, and I'm looking for it from my local people, and I don't see it. But what video you want to get into, or is it my pick?
You pick it. Just
oh, nigga, you already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shop, Mr. Catch Wreck. This is in the studio with the Wreck Boy. Yo, shout out Tea Time with Bunky and my homegirls that talk about it. They over there doing they want to. Oh, shout out to Aaron Boogie in the building, in the field. My ladies is in the field. Make sure you go check them out Monday nights. They got that FM radio slot. But you already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shop, Mr. Catch Wreck. I want to jump right into it. I got the big homie from BK, you know, one of my favorite guys, Scott Soprano. Let's get into it, all right? Let us know what you think. Easy.
Buck roll.
Gotta listen round here. Trying to sell shit, need permission round here. Don't play, end up missing round here. Make it happen, ain't no wish around here. Every day in life is a mission round here. Nothing's easy, a lot of risk around here. We lose lives to the grave and prison round here. I'm from dangerous streets, they won't visit round here. They say everything's the same, but it's different round here. Motherfuckers hate you, we fight to live around here. Better have relations or bond around here. Bunch of eyes looking like y'all belong around here. No license to arm, but we armed around here. It goes on around here. We strong around here. You can end up going around here.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit going on around here. Hard body shit. Scott Soprano. I got East New York to Orlando around here. You know what it is to hear my voice? He is I. My way, my term. Who fucking I is he. Mr. Sophisticated Fly Talk. 551 Chicken Gang. Me's, talk to him.
Around here, I'm like a man on a mission. I beat the pack down to submission, have vision. Ship it out smooth from the kitchen, we was pitching. Picking up a shipment, got it looking like I'm fishing. I hit the highway and burn. Niggas know me's my way, my turn. I put hoes on the strip, no cane, no perms. They say golden ride, niggas keep money to burn. Round here, you know you gotta keep one in. Taliban, Pakistan, no hair, long beard. Round here, I'll be on the east side thugging it. You know the little out of town bitches, they be loving it. I need Zion in my blunt. Zaza, Patchouli, and jokes up runs. Every pack we got hitting like a shotgun pump. Round here, we the loudest and we throw through fronts.
There you have it. It's getting hot outside. What up? It's looking like a motherfucking Florida summer. My New York niggas. Open them fire hydrants up. I wait my let that water outside. Scott Soprano. 551 Chicken Gang. They call me Mr. Black Flag. Yeah. I'm a representation of the struggle. My way, my terms. Talk that shit, cat. Leo. Big Faleo. You know.
Around here.
Oh yeah, that's how you feeling? That's how you feeling? You already know what it is. DJ Catch It. DJ Wreck Boy Shot. Mr. Catch Wreck. Shot is what? What's up?
Fuck my shit up one more time.
I'm gonna make you come. I'm gonna make you come to New York, nigga. I'm gonna make you come to New York. Speaking of coming to New York, badass, since you want to talk all that fly shit, I think my next Sunday Cypher might be my birthday weekend. So
yeah, I can't make it for that.
See, I know. See. Well, I'm not. That's. I don't know yet. I don't know. We like to do spontaneous. But listen, if you guys are tuned in and you guys want to join, and you got some shit, make sure you practice your shit, my nigga. I'm cutting the. I'm hitting the motherfucking stutter start on the motherfucking joint. As soon as you fuck up, we pulling the mic and it's on to the next. We are not playing none of that bullshit, my nigga. Do not come fucking with Shad and y'all niggas don't know y'all own rhymes. You don't even know your own rhymes. Like that shit hurt my feelings, my nigga. Like that shit really, really fucking hurt my feelings. But
Barry, I'm gonna be out there soon, but I ain't gonna front. It's gonna start getting cold out there, so I ain't definitely going out there for the winter. So you might catch me next summer and shit. But I've been doing a lot of traveling too, so I need to chill. I need to chill for a little bit. Went to PR, went to fucking
Florida vacation. You doing bucket list shit?
Yeah, I've been going a little crazy and shit. So I need to chill out. So maybe next summer though.
This nigga said next summer.
Yeah. I'm not going out there in the winter. You got me.
Nah, you can come out in the spring, nigga.
Yeah, maybe the spring. But let's talk about this crate challenge shit real quick, cause.
You want to get into that?
Yeah, one thing. One or two things I want to say. One, I don't give a fuck what they doing. That's number one. I ain't understand why everybody was so upset about somebody climbing crates and shit. And they felt like, again, it was the opinionated shit, right? Everybody felt like they had to say something about what somebody else was doing.
Pretty much.
Two, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we used to use them shits as basketball rim. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put that shit up on a light pole, and we used to go in. They used to call me the crate master. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was the man on the crate.
I just didn't. At first, I'm hearing all these people like, yo, where are they getting these crates from? And I'm like, damn, what are they using the fucking crates for? And then I started seeing it out of nowhere. Boozy started that shit. If you guys are tuned in, let me know where this shit actually came from. Food said I got some 1996 Nobody Heard shit is coming from all angles. Tell him, Chris, Food, stop playing with me, nigga, because I'll get you. They better get the insurance straight. Absolutely. DJ Crates. He said, you seen old girl fell? What's the head and die right there? Oh, no, I didn't see that.
I heard about
That's
that.
crazy.
I heard about that. She did it on the concrete. She instead of setting up on the grass, set up on the concrete, bust her head and bled out.
You know what's funny is because I was talking to my wife about that shit, and I'm like, why is everybody setting it up in the grass? It's like none of the grass is even. And then my wife was like, yeah, and I was like, yo, I didn't even think about that, but I'm not thinking about falling. I'm thinking about crate stack. So if you got them stacked and you got a level surface, what the fuck are you thinking about falling for? I'm not thinking about.
They had one dude rolling the blunt and
I seen that. No, yeah, I know. He's a beast. He was
Vic Mensa from Chicago, that artist from Chicago, woke the shit with a bottle in his hand. I mean, some people doing it. I mean, yo, listen, each his own. Like, you know what I mean? Listen, we just got over. We didn't even get over it. Like we thought we got over it, or we were over that hump. Now this shit is coming back. People just trying to find something to do. Like,
is that what it is?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, yo, listen. What I've been seeing from traveling this last couple months, people trying to find shit to do. Real quick, let me talk about this because this came across my newsfeed the other day. Shout out Aaron Boogie, Mikey De Niro, In the Field Radio. They got something coming up. 10 9th sessions in Poughkeepsie. Platinum selling producer Amadeus will be in the building. Sony A&R and Jones will also be there. It's a private location. Tap in, lock your spots in. Hit up Aaron Boogie and Mike De Niro to lock that in. You definitely want to tap in for that, man. Listen, if you're an artist out here saying you moving and you shaking and you doing your thing and you're in that area and you haven't tapped in with none of those names that I just said, something wrong. Real talk.
Yeah, they gotta figure it out because they got the homie Amadeus in the building. Right. That's super dope. No, that's super duper dope. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to Aaron Boogie and the good ladies over at In the Field. They always, that's one thing about them. They're always doing something to really help artists out. You get what I'm saying? And I personally think that's what it's about. You know, they're doing these community events, and I fucks with them. You know, those are our homegirls. We got to get them back on the show. Actually,
they go to email right there, sessionspoughkeepsie@gmail.com. Artists, hit her up, man. Hit them up, lock in your spots. You know what I'm saying? Last time they did it, they was going to do it in the park. I don't know exactly what happened. I believe it was the weather, and then they ended up doing it in a more intimate setting. And it turned out to be kind of dope for some of the artists who was involved because they actually got to sit down with, you know what I mean, with an A&R right there, you know, face to face as to where the A&R would only be sitting down at a table or something like that. So salute to them for, you know, for again, like I said last week, man, it's hard for people who know certain people to try to plug them in to other people. You know what I mean? Like you're putting your reputation on the line. You know what I mean? So when people fuck around with your reputation and what you're bringing to the table, it kind of makes us look bad and the people putting on the event look bad. You know what I mean? So the artists, the people involved in these events need to think about that. Like, you know what I mean? We hear all too often, How about the person who put their name on the line, their reputation, their brand? You know what I mean? The relationships they built to bring this opportunity to whoever. You know what I mean? The artist, the whatever. You know what I mean? Think about that next time you try to talk some shit about somebody who did something for you. You know what I mean? Or is giving you an opportunity.
I figured since you was talking about it, we might as well just watch a couple of them. We might as well watch some of this. This one was The Cop.
Yeah, I seen that too. The Cop. I seen The Cop doing it too.
You seen the one with the chick with the heels? That's the one everybody telling me that. I haven't seen that one.
I think she walked all the way through that shit too. Oh, yo, Aaron, man, set that up. You know I gotta do it virtual though.
Paralympic edition.
Look at it. Look at my son.
Shot really trying to watch this shit.
No, nigga, you was talking about it. I'm just saying, my nigga. Look at this. Look at my son. Look at my son. Got him, nigga. Got him. Oh man, no. Yo, listen.
They got the kids.
Listen, it's wild. Yo, There she go.
Yeah, she did it all the way through. She was smart. She was over there had her knees on ice and shit.
Y'all
My
gotta
thing
be
is-
quiet.
My thing is this. Are they getting paid? Is somebody paying them?
Nah,
Once they complete it?
They just doing it for fun, bro. Aaron, we could definitely do it, man. Let's set some up. Hit us up with a date so we can make it happen.
The illest was son who rolled the blunt, but
Be quiet. She said be quiet. Oh my God.
That's fucked up. I went for no reason.
What's crazy is I don't think nobody noticed. Those ain't milk crates.
Carry them
That's-
out.
yeah.
You did it faster in the hills.
It's the new
My son.
Oh,
Yo, listen, it's not even. All right. I'm gonna let that go. We got another video to jump into though. You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shop, Mr. Catch Wreck.
Yes, you got my shit right. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, let me see your shirt. That's a dope shirt you got on too. Yo, shout out to everybody that pulled up and that was wearing the shirts. I'm trying to get my shirt to go platinum. I don't rap, so I'm trying to sell 1 million copies of my shirt. Trying to get my shirt to go platinum. You already know what it is. I'm gonna do I'm gonna but Deb and send some September dates. Bet. Those aren't the right crates. Yeah, some was bugging out. You want to jump into another video, homie?
Yeah, let's get into another one.
What video you want to see?
Whatever.
All right, you already know what it. What up?
Y'all let us know what
up?
y'all think about these videos, man. These artists need these feed. This is what it's about. All the giving these artists their feedback and letting them know if y'all fucking with it, if y'all not fucking with it.
All right, let us know. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. This is Sky Banks. All right, easy.
Oh, that's your bitch, huh? Well, I heard she get around. I ain't no snitch, but I heard she just be fucking niggas down. Damn.
Oh, that's your bitch, huh? Well, I heard she get around. I ain't no snitch, but I heard that she be fucking niggas down. Make some rich niggas, and you know we smoking out the pound. I need like 6 figures, need that money, and I need it now. Foreign bitch looking like she coming straight from out of town. Wanna hit, got them begging like, girl, I won't make her hug. You can swim, pussy way too good and make a nigga to make a nigga spin. Blow a bag on me and empty his account. Like, huh? Don't know why they acting so important. Heard you got some money, bitch, I'm coming to extort it. When they see me in the spot, they start recording. Them the type of people see some shit and go report it. Bitches make movies, you don't want none. Bust a little Yui, now you think you got your funds up. Cop a little toy, so you think you got your guns up. She got a little booty, you still need to get your guns up. If I hear a rumor on my name, you know I'm clearing it. If it's not about money, then you know that I ain't hearing it. If it's not exclusive drip, then you know that I ain't wearing it. I don't hop inside the foreign, do the dash while I'm staring it. You let them amp you up, so you acting hype now. Not about that life, tell that girl she better pipe down. I love my niggas rich as fuck, diamond shining with the lights out. He told me I'm bad as fuck, and he want me be his wife now. Oh, that's your bitch, huh? Well, I heard she get around. I ain't no snitch, but I heard that she be fucking niggas down. With some rich niggas, and you know we smoking out the pound. I need like 6 figures, need that money, and I need it now. Foreign bitch looking like she coming straight from all these niggas wanna hit, got them begging like, girl, I won't make her hug. But you can swim, pussy way too good and make a nigga to make a nigga spin. Blow a bag on me and empty his account. Big bang shit. Ain't no fuck going on.
Okay, you already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. Let us know what you thought about that. That was Sky Banks. Get around. So what you thought?
That's why I sent it. I like it. It's catchy. She has some other joints. That was actually a little bit. That's probably like 6-7 months older. She just put out a new one, but I was gonna say that joint for next week. Shout out her manager who made the connection and shit like that. We played one of her joints a while ago.
Okay.
I heard the beat and seen the video. I have to listen again. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I liked it though. I like her energy. You know what I mean?
I didn't like her cadence.
Personality. Yeah, her cadence is a little but that's honestly that's what draws me to her because she don't sound like nobody.
I mean, not only that might be the new wave too.
Yeah, she don't sound like nobody else.
I don't know. But so what else you got on there? Oh, you got something else to talk about?
I got say what you gonna say.
I'm gonna talk about this Tory Lanez situation.
God.
Yeah. But I don't want to talk about the beef. I want to talk about this NFT situation and how he sold his album, how he sold 1 million copies of a digital token of his album.
How he went platinum in an hour?
And less than a minute. It was a minute. It was like 56 seconds. But the full shit is the scheme behind it.
What's the
because
scheme?
Well, there's 1 million copies out, and he sold each one for $1. So he gets his dollar off the top, right? But you own shares of the music.
Yeah.
So now if you want to sell the music,
right,
you can sell the music for any set price.
So where's the
that
scheme?
you want. Well, the scheme is now because you can't get the music unless you have this. They're selling the albums for ridiculous amounts. And people are actually purchasing these albums. Now, here's the scam. Well, not the scam, but once you sell a certain share, like you buy 100, say you bought 20 albums, 20 copies, and you sell one for 20,000, 15% goes to Tory. Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
It's very smart. It's listen.
That's pretty smart.
Listen. No. Listen. Like
that.
Listen. Nobody. My thing is, I was sitting there maybe a half hour before the show.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I read somewhere where people are like, they're not selling albums. And then I'm like, wait a minute, this guy just was on Instagram saying he sold 1 million copies. So somebody's selling albums. And then it's like, okay, he sold them for $1. Now everybody laughs for $1. You get what I'm saying? The whole album for $1. And if you buy it like that, you get like extra art, some extra tracks, all this shit. But there's only 1 million copies. And it's not even that, dude. It's one copy. He only distributed 1 million. And then he didn't
you got something exclusive.
Yeah, but and it's like, all right. It's like Ross writes a track, right? Or writes 20 tracks. And you buy all 20 tracks. But you don't buy the tracks, you buy into the tracks. So now you can use these tracks for your disposal. You can sell these verses yourself.
Right.
But whatever you sell, he gets on top of that. But the consumer itself makes money. You get what I'm saying? Like, people are saying, like, Tory shouldn't even gave up 15%. They said Tory should have said, 50% cuts back to him. Like, cause think about it, dude. If you spend $30, you buy 30 copies. You sell one copy for $20,000. You paid $30. You get what I'm saying?
That's why the 15% don't seem that bad, though. If you really, you're really thinking about it. I mean, listen. That's some.
Yo, dude, he kicked the door wide open. Like,
right
now, with people, and this is dope for independent.
He's independent. Let's not forget.
Yo, dude, like
he's getting $1 million. Like,
no, he got it off the muscle. Like,
right.
He probably got $1 million plus because the platform that they're doing it on probably kicked them a bonus. Like, dude, he gave them I don't know how many tracks it is, but he sold it for $1. And it's real, and it's super Like, I don't know if you watched the video and how he was breaking it down, and I don't know. It seemed dope because he was like, you know, I sat there and I put it out to the world. Just help me figure out what I need to do. And then he came to him like, yo, this is how I'm going to do it. And he was like, yo, it was so crazy because nobody else thought about this. Like, how am I, me, the first person to think about this? You get what I'm saying? And it's really like a pyramid scheme on the low.
No,
you get,
not really.
I mean, think about it though. Like, think about it. You giving everybody the same thing. Right. Telling them to sell it.
There's only a limit. He's not telling them. He's giving. He that's their option. They could keep the NFT. Like if they were smart, they would keep it because that shit is gonna be crazy years down the line. I mean, but the problem is people want instant gratification, right? So if somebody could get that 20 racks that you're saying or 1,000, whatever, they're gonna go for it. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is that somebody who sees the value in it is gonna be the one to buy it. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is.
No, listen, listen, I don't understand like why this isn't blowing up on everybody's, especially people who deal with independent artists. Like this shit is huge.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different when you're an independent artist who is not known and don't have a following.
That's the other part. It's like but you make what you're worth. This shit, like real talk.
Yeah, but think about it. Let's compare this to album sales or streaming sales for these independent artists who are on the rise. Like they're not doing that. You know what I mean? Because their fan base ain't there as of yet. They're not saying that it can't be. There are some independent artists that is gonna, you know what I mean, who can, you know what I mean. But you talking about Tory Lanez, so of course he's gonna get that reaction, and then everything that's going on behind him right now with the Megan and all that shit. There's a lot of attention on him right now. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like he didn't. What he's doing, anybody could do.
No, that nobody has done what he just did, but there are a lot of artists doing NFTs. Like it's
but that's
not
what
just
I'm saying.
Music, it's pictures,
there's all types of shit.
All type of shit. Like Jimmy been on it for a minute. Dame Jazz was trying to do the Reasonable Doubt shit.
Yeah. All of that shit is already NFTs. They've already been on it.
There's mad people. There's mad people who've been doing it. He just did it in a different way with the album.
But even think about it, dude. Like, how many friends do you got on your list?
Or what? Yeah,
any of your social medias?
Listen, I say this all the time.
Go ahead.
Just because you got 5,000 people on your list, don't mean 5,000 people are gonna buy your shit.
You don't have to have 5,000 people.
You just asked me how many friends I have on my list. I'm just telling you, just because I have 5,000 people on my list, don't mean 5,000 people are gonna buy it. With anything, with any brand you have, it got to be built up in order to make that bread. You know what I'm saying? And this be the problem with all of us, not just artists, producers, and all that shit. We do something and expect that shit to be the it because we got a good idea, but we don't have nothing behind it. And what I mean by nothing behind it is no support. There's nobody who actually gonna go out and put some money behind this, like, you know what I mean, and spend some bread. Brow said, bro, I've been talking about the NFTs for a long time, and NFTs can benefit independent artists. Value is scarcity. Excuse me. If I get 100 copies of album NFT, it will have more physical value than if I put out 1 million. It depends. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, no, it would depend. It would depend on how many people you could get to buy it. And I think that's what you losing it too. Shot the idea of it. It has to get sold. Like you have to sell something. You know what I mean? Like artists got to know who they selling their shit to. Real talk, their niche. Who are going to be the people putting the money up to buy whatever they're selling?
For an example, when big designers or Rolex puts out something, they put out a certain amount. That's why each piece is so valuable. Absolutely. Gabe, you need to change the smoke detector battery. I had me going all over my crib. I think he's looking for the battery in his crib. Like, damn, what the fuck?
That's part. At this point, it's part of the show.
It's part of the show now, nigga.
But yeah,
that's how we know we live.
That reminds me of Nipsey. Like Nipsey's able to sell that album at $100. Why? Because he has the core fan base. You know what I mean? And like you got to build the brand up. You got to have people willing to buy into your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to throw shit at the wall and hope it sticks. You can have the best idea in the world, but if you don't have nobody who's supporting that shit or going out there and putting the money up behind it, then you kind of get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? Like, T-Pain said that shit. I forgot how many artists they are now. You know what I mean? Out there. Like, the number he said was fucking ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people trying to do what you're doing. And even with us in the podcast world, there's a lot of people trying to do what we're doing. It's a matter of having the people fuck with you enough to go willing to go spend that bread to support you.
Yeah, I mean,
like, think about it. We just spoke about it the other night. We're not gonna say no names, but somebody put on a show. They thought they could just do it with strictly independent artists who are good independent artists, but their buzz ain't there yet to warrant people to go spend money to go buy a ticket to go check them out. The artists themselves couldn't even sell the tickets. You know what I mean? And when I told the dude, yo, you need a headliner to bring out the people and then introduce the people who want to come see the headliner into the artist, he couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to what was going on here. Like, you know what I mean? If you're an artist who is building a brand, yeah, you might have 100 people who fuck with you. You know what I mean? Who might buy your album. You know what I mean? And then now you come up with this dope idea like Tory just said, and you go sell these joints for $1. How many of those 100 people are gonna go really buy it?
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. My take on it. Nah, my take is a little different. I'm looking at it as it's like when you're dealing with NFTs, it's already an investment. It's like Bitcoin. So when you're looking, you're trying to buy low, hoping that it goes high. So now when people aren't buying Tory's album because they fuck with this nigga, there's people bought 20 copies because they're knowing that people are gonna read his few fans might actually buy this shit and they're gonna pay more than what they would normally pay for this shit. So now it comes to a point of not being a music collector, but
you talking about Tory.
I'm just talking about music. Period. I mean, I can see somebody like I may have somebody who or a show and say, yo, listen, I got they're offering their rights up in the NFT, and I'm like, yo, how much are you selling it for?
Let's keep it a stack right now. Let's use us as an example. Let's say Drink Champs is like, yo, listen, I'm gonna sell the NFTs, and we like, yo, listen, in the studio, we're gonna sell the NFTs. Being that it's an investment, where you think people who invest money are gonna go?
Oh yeah, but not everybody's doing it. This is what I'm saying. But not only that. Do you think Beyonce is gonna sell an NFT for $1?
I don't know. It don't matter. It don't matter the value she puts on her.
It does.
It don't. She could put 50 cents if she wants. She'll probably still sell more than Tory.
It's like Bitcoin. That's what I'm trying to say. It's no different than Bitcoin.
Yeah,
so
but
now when I put
the
what
value you were saying earlier, you going like this, because what you were saying earlier with yo, for an independent artist is dope. And I said, yeah, it's dope if they have the following to buy it. Now you talking about the price they're putting on it. So you're talking about.
I mean, that goes on to no, because I mean, if I don't have to sell it for $1, I can sell it for 50 cents and sell 10,000 copies and make $5,000 off my first project. Out the middleman, cut out the middleman, and then they could do whatever they want with it. So I mean, I just think that now it changes the value on what they're able to market towards their fans. Tory knows that if he would have said $10, he probably wouldn't have sold 1 million copies.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make to you is you need fans.
And he dealt with I get that, but you deal with your margin of fans by the price that you're putting on it. Tory knew that he could reach 1 million if he sold it at $1. He didn't think he could sell. He don't think you think if he would have put it at 10.
I don't think he knew.
He would have sold.
I don't think he knew what he was gonna sell.
I think he had an idea. He had a good idea.
Barry, I'm not looking at the glass half full. I'm telling you facts. In order for an independent artist who has no buzz and no what you call it, it's not gonna do anything for them unless they end up popping off later down the line. You know what I mean? And somebody actually has this NFT. In order for an independent artist who has a buzz, then it works for them. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, let's keep it. And I think that's what people be fucking up. Like, yo, a lot of you artists are dope. A lot of you artists are dope. But y'all ain't got no following. Like, in the studio, I think the shit is dope as fuck. But I follow it and it ain't that big. I could face reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what anybody needs to do. Like, you gotta know that, all right, listen, I only have this many people who stream my shit, this many people who buy my shit. So if I go and I do this, you gotta know your statistics on how many you could possibly sell. It's the business side of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest. Like, just how I just said earlier, if Drink Champs was gonna go do an NFT and we decided we was gonna do an NFT, you know what I'm saying? What do you think the motherfuckers gonna affect? I keep it in a stack. Like, I might go buy the NFT for the fucking Drink Champs. Not saying I'm not gonna buy my own, but I know there's more value in way more value in what they doing right now compared to what we doing. Not saying the goal is to be as big.
Look at what you're saying. You're buying it to make money. You're not buying it because you're a fan. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you're not. If the Drink Champs was saying right now, you got to pay to watch their show, would you pay to watch their show?
Probably.
All right. Now, if they're saying you can pay, and then because you know this show is popping and people fuck with you, you can put this show in a different position and sell it to somebody who believes in what you're doing or believes in you.
Right.
And
I understand all that, but you don't understand what I'm saying. If we don't have the people to sell it to, who we don't have a fan base, then there's no reason to what you call it. And that's the point I'm trying to make. It's a dope idea. I'm not saying it's not. What I'm saying is, as a brand, as anything you're doing, you gotta have people who's willing to fucking buy what you're selling. So no matter what you have, if you're not selling it, like, yo, son, if you're an independent artist and you out here, you put out an album and you get fucking 1,000 streams. 500 of those streams is somebody who probably just scrolled across the shit on Apple or Spotify and press play real quick. You know what I mean? The other 500 probably some people that you know that actually purchased it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who actually spend the money to buy it. Like, yo, son, we gotta face reality, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I tell people, like, I was telling people about the show, and they're like, yeah, and they're like, yo, the shit's not fair. I'm like, yeah, you know, we on the come up. Like, you know what I mean? It don't matter who we had on the show, what we accomplished. Yeah, it's dope what we, you know, the steps we took, the ladders we climbed and all that shit. But in reality, we're just another independent podcast trying to make it. You know what I mean? And same thing with these artists. Like, you know what I mean? We're still somebody trying to build a brand and build a name. So you got to face that fact. Just because you're the hottest man in your hood don't mean nothing. He says the main reason people don't click on our music is because they don't know us. If we go out by saying we'll stop now. That's not true, Barry, because I click on mad music and people, my kids too. It's different when you're on the streaming shit and you listening to Apple Music and you streaming through it. That shit would just play continuously. So Moray, for instance, that's how I came across him. On Apple Music, just streaming regular shit, that shit came across me. Like, oh, clicked it, go to his page. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's right. It's more to being an artist than streams. Like, yo, listen, people gotta face reality, bro. That's what it comes down to. Like, just because you think you hot, your cousin think you hot, and your aunt and your sister and your brother and all that, you probably really not as hot as you think you are because you're not putting in the work. Like, let's No,
I get that. I'm just looking at it as I'm not saying it's gonna work for everybody. I just think it's dope that you can use it. Now I have an incentive to go and get your album because now I know I can make money off your album. You may be dope and you may not know how to promote your shit. So guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy. That's how I'm just looking at it as an investor. Yo, a lot of this shit, this rap shit, and I was just telling the guys the other day in the shop, rappers are rappers to me. I don't think of them as nothing more. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's guys that rap that I fuck with. You get what I'm saying? And I fuck with them outside of rap. But when I deal with rappers, it's rappers. So you could be whoever you want to be.
You know what's crazy is?
What's that?
I don't look at rappers as rappers. I look at rappers as a business. And maybe that's the problem. That they don't see themselves as a business. They're a business, bro. It's 90% business. This shit is 90%. It might even be 95% business 5%.
Nah, absolutely,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's the problem, that they're not looking at themselves as a business. And yo, bro, nobody's saying you're not hot. Like, and I know you're joking, but nobody's saying you're not hot. It's just figuring out I said this shit probably a million times on this show. Find your niche audience. Well, what's the dude, Tech-9? How he's so fucking successful is because he knows his niche audience, bro. Everybody in the world ain't listening to Tech-9. Everybody ain't buying his music. He knows where to market it to. So when he puts something out, that shit, you don't see that shit all over the place. And he has the money to do it. So it ain't like he's not, you know what I mean? He just knows where to put his money to get his money to make more money. You know what I mean? It's like CDs and stocks and all that shit. People who fuck with those things, they know where to put their money to make money. So they know their niche. They know what works for them. You know what I mean? And they fuck with that niche and they push that niche hard. Same thing with this entertainment shit. You gotta stop. We gotta stop just saying, yo, listen, I got this album and here it goes, and put it on social media and think that's gonna be it. Nah, that's not gonna be it. You need to be out there and finding out what cities are fucking with you, what states are fucking with you, what countries are fucking with you. Once you figure that out, those are the states that you really making sure you targeting and your music goes to.
Absolutely right. We got 2 more videos. You want to jump into them?
Yeah, he says, I see what you're saying, but I see opportunity with the NFT thing because I can't market it. You buy it, we sell it. These copies can make money. Nah, facts, you can. And I'm not saying you can't. And I hope nobody is misconstruing what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't. But what I'm saying is you got to have somebody who's willing to buy it, is what I'm saying. Same thing with your music, with anybody's music for that matter. You know what I mean? Like, people got to be realistic. Like, yo, listen, we get one shot at this life, right? Like, you know what I mean? So forget about your man who told you you're hot and your cousins and whatever, you know what I mean? Figure out what's working for you. Take advantage of what's working for you. Corner that shit, box it up, make it look nice, make it appealing, and get it out to who you got to get it out to.
No, absolutely. All right, let's get into this video. You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck. We are the Wreck Boys, and we are in the studio. Let us know what you think. All right? Easy.
Where's my money? You said that an hour ago.
Lord Almighty made it cooking in the kitchen. It's soul food in this game that's really missing. This for my family, I'm showing y'all the vision. I just need y'all to really pay attention. We ain't dying cause though we know it's violence. The OGs ain't now ain't showing guidance. They just shadow me, now you know we riding. Now sometimes I think I'm about to be crying. No clap, deep down a nigga crying. If I say I love this life, a nigga lying. Lit off the codeine in the glue, that's where I'm hiding. But all my pain still showing in my writing. Mama said I need God, no denying. But the devil pressing me like an iron. So I'm armed and suited up with the iron. The ops just drove by and started iron. Oh Lord, oh God, can you hear me? Mama told me you can help me, Lord. Oh Lord, cause the devil trying to get me. I give it karma, cause what we did to that boy. That boy. But bring your blessings on me. I'm sick and tired of these streets, but I ain't got nothing home to eat. Bring your blessings on me. We ain't got no role models, old heads ain't coming out the teeth. Bring your blessings on me. So our fathers is the streets, yeah. So don't judge if you ain't been here. Don't judge if you ain't been here. Bring your blessings on me. I'm sick and tired of these streets, but I ain't got nothing home to eat. Bring your blessings on me. We ain't got no role models, old heads ain't coming out the teeth. Bring your blessings on me. So our fathers is the streets, yeah. So don't judge if you ain't been here. Don't judge if you ain't been here. Mama, she stressed out, don't know if I'm coming home. But home ain't the same when there's no daddy's home. My homies, my family, okay, when I need them, they're there for me. Mama, please, can you put up a prayer for me and ask him, bring your blessings on me. I'm sick and tired of these streets, but I ain't got nothing home to eat. Bring your blessings on me. We ain't got no role models, though heads ain't coming out the deep. Bring your blessings on me. So our fathers is the streets, yeah. So don't judge if you ain't been here. Don't judge if you ain't been here. Bring your blessings on me. I'm sick and tired of these streets, but I ain't got nothing home to eat. Bring your blessings on me. We ain't got no role models, though heads ain't coming out the deep. Bring your blessings on me. So our fathers is the streets, yeah. So don't judge if you ain't been here. Don't judge if you ain't been here.
You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck in the studio with the Wreck Boys. Shout out to Wally Wider.
Little Wally made it.
Little Wally made it. That was some powerful shit, you know. Gun violence is I don't want to say it's at an all-time high because it was a little bit higher when we were younger, but it's definitely creeping up and it's out of control. And it's dope for artists to kind of make something that's good with the message. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to Wally. Little Wally made it. You know.
He got a bunch of joints coming. Definitely be on the lookout. Shout out to him too because he actually ran some advertisement for that joint on the show.
Yeah.
So it was only right that we played the joint. And like Shao said, you know, it's music with a message. You know what I mean? It has some meaning behind it. You know what I mean? So hopefully, you know, people grasping to that. You know what I mean? Hopefully, the younger generation as well as the older generation, because some of these motherfuckers don't know how to fight. All they know how to do is pull out their gun because they don't know how to fight. So hopefully, they're listening to that.
Yeah. And if you're out there, man, let him know. You know, show a little nigga how to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, or at least tell a little nigga like, yo, that ain't the way. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes you gotta go outside of yourself and outside of what's important to you and see the bigger picture, which is your community and everything else. But definitely dope. Definitely a dope video. What else you want to talk about real quick? Yo, listen, make sure you guys check the replay. Blaze 'em Up Radio, Saturday night, 8 p.m. BlazeEmUpRadio.com. You know, the big homie, Poppy Blaze over there. They got music going 24/7. It's an online radio station, so make sure you guys tune in to them. What else? Oh, we're live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Listen, we need you guys to go to YouTube and subscribe to the page. You got to subscribe to the page, and then in the comments in the page, tell Chris to upload more content. Tell him we want all the shit. All of it. We got to get the subscribers up on the YouTube page. Follow us on Instagram. Go ahead.
We get to 1,000. I'll put up all the interviews that ain't on there. I'm talking about Arsonist. I'm talking about Cassidy. I'm talking like there's a bunch that ain't on there.
You know what interview I went back and watched the other day? The Mickey Fax interview.
Mickey, and you heard, I'm glad you just mentioned that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
He was on Drink Champs the other day.
Yeah.
And Nori said some shit about flunkies and Wu-Tang and all that. Now they going hard at Nori, and Mickey just
apologize.
Yeah, Mickey had that pop. My bad. I'm over here. Somebody just sent me a message and that shit just threw me off. Yeah, Mickey had to apologize. Now Nori talking about he gonna clear the air on Drink Champs and shit like that. But Mickey it was very surprising when we had Mickey on the Insight that he was letting out a lot of Jews, not only about music, about property investment and stuff like that too. So salute to Mickey Fax, man.
Yeah,
and he just dropped the album independently. Go support that. Go check that out, man. Go look that up on all streaming platforms. It's hip hop, man. You know, balls.
So you telling me we had Mickey Fax before he was on Drink Champs?
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to know. I just wanted to clear that up. But Shaheem the Rugged Child, he responded to Nicki ASAP. Like, yo, listen, I ain't nobody's flunky. My album is better than your album.
He told Nori he'll fuck him up.
Yo,
He said,
listen,
fuck your fat ass up.
yeah, no. You know what's crazy, and I didn't realize when I was listening to the Shaheem thing was that he's right. Like Wu-Tang had a lot of different subsections, and a lot of them niggas put in pain for Wu-Tang. Like Wu-Tang is huge because of all the different branches of Wu-Tang. Killer Army. You get what I'm saying? Great.
You know, that's a good point. That's a good point too, because I don't think a lot of people realize that too. Like a lot of people get down with certain cliques or certain let's say entertainment companies or groups, and they worry about their individual name and their brand. They're not seeing the bigger picture of what it could be. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I used to tell y'all this all the time. It's kind of like Walmart, right? Like in Walmart, they don't only sell Walmart brands, right? Like underneath that shit, there's other shit. You got Sam's Club, you got a whole bunch of shit that's through one entity, and that's the same way Wu-Tang was. Like they had the Wu-Tang Clan is the shit that everybody sees, the W, but underneath that, there's a whole fucking sub entities that are going and are still making a lot of money to this day, off of the one big brand.
The nigga Shaheem said, "Yo, if the Killer Bees get them." They don't understand. Like, yo, listen, you can't say nothing bad about nobody from Wu-Tang to nobody from Staten Island, my nigga. Like, right. I know, dude, I know niggas that you wouldn't even know or even think was Wu-Tang fans. That you say something bad about them niggas be like, yo, hold up, what you say? And it'd be some like miscellaneous one too. And I don't want to listen, Shaheed, don't come running down on me, my nigga. You know, I'm just saying the less famous. You get what I'm saying? But Mickey went out there and he definitely straightened that out, which is dope on his part. You get what I'm saying? Because
what's crazy was it was taken out of context in the first place anyway. Because when he was telling the story of the whole Joe Budden joint and Raekwon and all that, Nori had said something and he was just like, "Oh, right," not like agreeing with him. That's how I took it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be wrong. I haven't spoke to Mickey, but that's how I took it. Like he was just like, "Oh yeah," like you know what I mean. But somebody could take it as he was
like this nigga co-signing this shit. You laughing? Right. You co-signing this shit? Like because he was like, "Yeah, and Killer Army and and he was just like saying how he made son go down and apologize to all of them niggas. Like all of them is Wu.
It's funny because 2 weeks later he's doing the same thing. Like
to all of them niggas.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what Nori, because Nori ain't no slouch by any. Well, he wasn't. I don't. But he's calmed down. We all got older.
Listen,
you know what I mean? So it could get crazy. It could get crazy.
That's what I was about to say. That's one thing that we've seen in the history of hip hop is that them niggas went against everybody. Like Wu-Tang has had beef with everybody. Biggie, Hove, everybody at the pinnacles. Remember they was ready to beat Little Caesar because the nigga took down the Wu-Tang flag on stage when Big was coming to perform. Like them niggas, like they don't went to war with pretty much everybody. So it's different. But hopefully they get it straightened out and no beef, nobody gets hurt. Y'all all old heads. You're respectable elders in this thing that we call hip hop. So in order to show the newer generation how to do things, they need to handle this accordingly. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Real quick before we go to the next video and get up out of here. Listen, if you're a producer, if you're an artist who fuck with a producer, if you know somebody who produces music, if you know a beat maker, because they're different than producers, have them hit us up, man. We got an event. You heard me? We got an event coming up. Either the end of September, beginning of October, where we're gonna bring on Grammy Award-winning producer Dawkins to actually sit down on the show with us, like we did previously with Amadeus. We did it with Jimi Kendrix. We did it with Fan with the Beat. So where pretty much, they're going to sit down, they're going to listen to y'all beats, they're going to give y'all some insights, they're going to give y'all some tips. You never know what could happen out of these events, what opportunities can happen that may be given to you from one of these well-known producers. So tap in, support your peoples, hit us up, get that. And What's crazy is because I had mad people hit me up talking about, yo, what's the price? We not charging y'all. We are not charging y'all. We haven't. We won't. Not right now. It's not going to happen unless it gets to a bigger stage. You know what I'm saying? This is literally us trying to help and do what we could do to help y'all be heard and be seen. Like, you know what I mean? So take advantage of it. Again, if you're a producer, tap in. If you know a producer, send them through. If you know a beat maker, send them through, her through, whatever. You know what I mean? Last time we had one female on, right, Shaw, last time?
Yeah, I'm actually looking for a female rapper too. I don't know any female rappers. I had a whole bunch of guys pull up, which was dope. But
I got one. You might have to go to Yonkers though.
We'll see what happens. We can make it happen. I don't know. But I was just thinking about it. But definitely tap in. I don't care how old you are. If you think your shit sounds good, hit us up. You know, we might be able to change your life. We have before, so you never know. But we got one more video. This one is from an alumnus on the show. We had her on, Miss Hustle. Chris found some new shit that she's doing. So
she actually hit me with it today. Like, yo, I just dropped the new jam. Like, that's crazy. It's Wednesday. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we'll try to get that shit on tonight. But yeah, no, she said that earlier.
All right, well, you already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck in the studio. We are the Wreck Boys. Let us know what you think. Oh, nope, not that one. Not that one. That's Wally. Let's get it.
I don't know what the fuck they thought. We got another one, man. Yeah.
How they my ops, they ain't spinning. That shit pending, they say talking shit. I know, my drip expensive, and you acting like you want it. And bitch, I'm with it. Inheritance. Wow, I give it a business. How they my ops, they ain't spinning. That shit pending, they say talking shit. I know, my drip expensive, and you acting like you want it. And bitch, I'm with it. Inheritance. Wow, I give it a business. Fuck your war stories.
Just stop.
Bitch, do it now when ops don't come to my shows. Why not? I shoot in the crowd, and I can fuck on your nigga.
I can't.
While you around, but I heard you bust quick. Little bitch, so I shoot him down. I ain't respect you bitches.
No.
I'ma threat you bitches.
I am.
Fuck you. Ain't no rest you bitches. I'm calling your bluff. They did what? They just talking. I never got touched. I'm in the trenches. I'm in the cut. Never been raw, but I'm giving it up. Pop shit for a stop, bitch.
Picture that.
That's a dub. More chopstick, mop sticks.
You whack.
You know what's up? Get shots.
Huh?
Like we in the club. I'm doing hoe dirty. Bitch, I come from the mud. How they my ops? They ain't spinning. That shit pending. They say talking shit. I know. Expensive, and you acting like you want it. And bitch, I'm with it. Inheritance. Wow, I give it a business. How they my ops? They ain't spinning. That shit pending. They say talking shit. I know. My drip expensive, and you acting like you want it.
Let's do it.
And bitch, I'm with it. Inheritance.
Are you done?
I give it a business.
How did my ops they spin yet? Can't gonna shoot no chin check. I'm with the X, money gang. 823's my crib set. Not for the talk, chatting. He did not spin, capping. Making a movie, action. Used to call my brother, but he started ratting. Still wanna talk about old shit. I can make 50K if this pro hit. I just stay humble, stay focused. Ain't no dick rhyme for a notice. They just do what I do, ain't saying the trend. I should work for a ball, the shots that I send. Checks my brother, but more like my twin. He own what I want from Billy Ben. She ain't no money, time and then it fuck you. Hope this miss can teach me how to hustle. We can go bill for bill, no Russell. Bomb a shark living in the jungle. I'm in the bill surrounded by gorillas. I'm in the non-posted with the rich. So cheap, but you know my trick. If you all BK, you can suck my dick. That's why I talk, why you disrespectful? You just a hard one to get next to. I had to act broke just to test you. You only antidote cause I let you. You MG, but bro still fetch you. If he don't got it on the mic, wreck you. Check it for more violence, I met you. Stay on your block, how they ain't catch you. Are you dumb? Suck my dick, pussy.
Young Mads, this ain't auto.
You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, Mr. Catch Wreck in the studio with the Wreck Boys. And that was Miss Hustle's latest joint. Just dropped off today. Right to the man, the myth, the legend. An hour before broadcast, and we got it on for us. So shout out to Miss Hustle, especially for thinking about us. You know, that's dope.
I mean, I think she was just promoting, honestly, really speaking.
Well, I mean, shit.
You know?
Well, I mean, even if she was just promoting, at least we in the people to send it to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, that was dope.
She a fucking problem.
No. That was dope. That was dope. That was definitely dope.
So my
She
opposite
was,
coming to the crowd. Why? Because I shoot in the crowd. Yo, when I heard
yeah,
that, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yo.
nah. She was focused. She was definitely
Nah,
focused.
she get it. She's a fucking problem. She's a problem. But yeah, and also don't forget, man, hit us up for your advertising space too. You know what I mean? Y'all got something y'all trying to promote. You selling some NFTs, you know, motherfuckers say no. Hit us up for some advertising space. You got a new album coming out. You selling clothes. You got socks. Whatever you got going on, man. Hit us up. Definitely, we got the packages out right now. We got 4 different packages, starting from silver all the way to platinum. You know, reasonable pricing. You know what I mean? We offering a lot, like Sean said. We offering a lot for a little price, a little money, a little investment in your pocket. You know, so that's about it. Saturday night, like Sean said, 8 p.m. Blazing My Radio. Make sure y'all tune in, catch the replay there. Like I said a few weeks ago, we will be airing on another platform here pretty soon, so you will be able to hear us 3 times a week on 6 different platforms. You know what I mean? So it'll be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Wednesday nights, live. Then you'll be able to hear us Saturday on Blazing My Radio and another night on a different platform out of, I believe it's Oregon or Ohio, one of those places. But I'll get on the logistics and have it all worked out. We'll let y'all know what it is. And like Sean got right there up on the page, man. If you want to support us, man, give us $1. Whatever you want to give us, support what we got going on, support what we doing. You fuck with us like we fuck with you. You know what I mean? Support, send something to the Cash App, man. You know what I mean? Because this, you know, we do this for the love. You know what I mean? But this also costs us money. You know what I mean? So if you want to support, send something through, man.
You already know that is our time for this week. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for rocking out with us. And we will be back next week. You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy Shy, Mr. Catch Wreck. We are the Wreck Boys, and this is In the Studio. We out. All right? Easy. Juicy.